Narendranath Tata, popularly known as Swami Vivekananda, needs no introduction. He is a well-known Indian yogi who is popular all around the world. Being a powerful and inspiring human being, he also possesses a kind and a golden heart. Here are most interesting and inspiring stories of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was a voracious reader. While he stayed in Chicago, he used to go to the library and borrow large volumes of books and return them to the librarian in a day's time. The frustrated librarian then asked him why he borrowed books when he doesn't want to read them. She was even more frustrated and annoyed when he said he finished reading all of those books. She said she would take a test and selected a random page from a book and asked him to tell what was written there. Without even a glance at the book, he repeated those lines exactly as they were written. She asked him several more questions and he answered all of them without a. Swami Vivekananda was 8-year-old when this incident happened. He loved to dangle down from a champaka tree in his friend's compound. One day he was climbing the tree and an old man approached him not to climb the tree. The old man was probably scared that Swami could fall and break his limbs, or even just being protective about the champaka flowers. When the kid questioned him why, the old man said that there was a ghost living on the tree and it would hurt him and break his neck if he climbed the tree again. Swami nodded and the old man walked away. The not so convinced 8-year-old climbed the tree again. All his parents were scared and asked him why he was doing it despite knowing that he would be hurt. He laughed and said, "What a silly fellow you are. Don't believe everything just because someone tells you. If the old man's story was true, then my neck would have been broken long ago." Now that's exceptional common sense for an 8-year-old, isn't it? Swami was traveling in a train and was wearing a wristwatch that caught the attention of few girls present in the train. They were making fun of his clothes and his appearance. They decided to play a prank. The girls asked him to give them the watch or else they would complain to the cops that he was harassing them. He then remained silent and acted deaf, made signs to the girls to write what they wanted to say on a piece of paper. The girls wrote it on the piece of paper and gave it to him. Any idea what he did next? He then told them he called the cops and said, "I have a complaint to." Swami Vivekananda represented India and Hinduism in the Parliament of World Religion in Chicago. Before going abroad, he was tested by his mother on whether he has the right to preach Hinduism. After a delicious supper, both sat down to eat some fruits. Swami cut the fruit, ate it, and after that his mother asked him for the knife. He handed over the knife to his mother and she was more than pleased. She said, "You have passed the test and you are now eligible to preach the world." A confused Swami questioned her. What was she talking about? His mother replied, "Son, when I asked for the knife, I saw how you handed it to me. You gave the knife by holding its sharp edge and kept the wooden handle of knife towards me, so that I would not get hurt when I take it. And this means you cared about me. And this was the test in which you passed." To have compassion and being able to take good care of others is a remarkable quality. It is the law of the nature that the more selfless you are and the more you will receive. And so did Swami. While Swami Vivekananda was in America, some boys were standing on the bridge and trying to shoot the eggshells that were floating on the water. They failed at almost every attempt. Vivekananda, who was watching them from a distance, went close to them, took the gun, and fired 12 times. And every time he fired, he hit the eggshells. The boys were curious and asked him how he did it. He replied, "Whatever you are doing, put your whole mind on it. If you are shooting, your mind should be only on the target. Then you will never miss. If you are learning your lessons, think only of the lesson. In my country, voice a thought."